Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Boomschlang here with another tier list. I got my friend Duz over here as well.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Today we're bringing you the most requested tier list on our channel. This is the which Call of Duty is the best tier list. We're starting with the one that was released in 1939 all the way to the one that was released like yesterday. We'll give our opinions on each of these titles and why we think it deserves the spot it's in. And then you also have this like hidden tier of just like random bullshit, which is like all the like DLCs for like the Nokia phone and stuff like that, that no one cares about. Any other thoughts?
No, I'm ready to get into it.
All right, so let's start with Call of Duty Finest Hour, aka Call of Duty 1. Also, disclaimer: this is the correct opinion. Whatever the Buzty Gaming Crew decides is correct is correct. If you disagree, you're just wrong, and you should never have an opinion again. All right, starting number one, we have Call of Duty Finest Hour, aka the first Call of Duty ever made. Um, Let me just say, I played this on a PS2 in the basement in South Africa. So my memory of this is like not too good. I'm pretty sure if I go back and look at this, it's gonna be like the worst thing ever. I remember it's just like the most generic campaign and like multiplayer. I can't even remember if it has multiplayer, to be honest, because I was playing on a PS2 in the basement by myself. I'm gonna put it in like the B tier. Like I don't really have any opinions about it.
I was gonna actually agree with the B tier take because the only memory I have playing this is when I would go to visit my dad's friend, and I would play this on their like original Xbox because I don't know what they were doing, and like I don't even know if it has multiplayer. Like,
I will say something that's always bothered me is the guy on the cover. Is that Jason Statham?
does it look like him?
Okay, I don't know. It just looks like him. It always bothered me for some reason. It's just like Jason Statham. All right. So I think we agree on that. I don't think anyone would disagree with that. All right, next up, we have Call of Duty Big Red 1, also known as Call of Duty 2. Honestly, similar vibes to Call of Duty 1. I was like super young when I played this on the PS2. I actually remember shooting the BAR gun in this game for some reason. It was kind of fun. Besides that, no real opinions. I think it's like on the same tier as the first Call of Duty. It was just like one of those like OG shooting games. Actually, I will say, I do remember at the time when I was playing Call of Duty 1, 2, and 3, this is actually, for the real OGs will remember this, this is when Medal of Honor was better than Call of Duty. So, I would actually put all of the Medal of Honors much higher than these. So like Medal of Honor European Assault was out at the same time as these games, and it was way better. And like people thought Call of Duty was shit. At least in South Africa, like Call of Duty was like the bad war game. So yeah, I don't know if that's the same in Canada.
I'm gonna just let you take over this one because I don't remember this game at all, to be honest.
Okay, I'll just shove that in B. It's just like one of the OGs that's like you play it with your boys in the basement vibes. I don't know.
All right, all right.
All right, up next is Call of Duty 3.
Okay, now Call of Duty 3 has a special spot in my heart because it was my first Call of Duty game. I remember I got it for the PlayStation 3 when PlayStation 3 was trying to force you to use the controller as like a Joy-Con. And I remember the driving missions, or like the missions where you'd like go around the corner, and like the quick action parts where like somebody would grab your gun, you're supposed to shake the PlayStation 3 controller like this, and if you don't do it, you fucking lose the mission. You could turn that off. I didn't know how to.
So you played this on PlayStation 3? Interesting.
Yeah.
I played it on PS2. Was it on like was it on both consoles?
I got it on PlayStation 3. I don't know if it was a back port or I mean
Yeah, that's weird. Maybe. I remember this as just being like the first COD that was actually like getting really good. Like this was the one where people started transitioning to COD over Medal of Honor. I don't know. I think it was like maybe no. This is a little bit too old for that. But like Medal of Honor Airborne, I think came out around like MW1 and MW2, and by then it was already like chalked. Like everyone was playing Call of Duty. So I think this is like the transition game. So I would say A. Like
That's
this is probably the first A. Yeah. Alright. Up next, we got some of the big hitters coming up. We got COD Modern Warfare 1, OG Modern Warfare. I'm gonna go ahead and say this is the first S. This is like, I would say hands down S. This is the game that like introduced quick scoping. I forgot the name of the gun. It was like the
M40A1.
Yeah. Like people be fiending on that gun in customs. Yeah, I think this game is basically the reason COD is like as popular as it is. I would say. I don't know if you agree or not.
So I know that Call of Duty 4 had the PC community for COD 4 was way better than the console community. Like the campaign was good, and it already is S tier for me for the campaign. But multiplayer wise, I know PC players did some crazy stuff. Like they had I think that's like, I don't know if it's the originator of like Call of Duty esports, but there's a thing called Pro Mod, where like I don't even know how to explain it, but like it just made Call of Duty Modern Warfare like the GOAT game.
Yeah,
So.
and there's a reason like montages started with this game instead of like I don't think I've ever seen a Call of Duty 3 montage or anything else in my life, but I've seen like many in this game and above. I will say I've played all of these games on PC. I switched over to PC with this one, so yes.
I was console, but I'd say S, yeah.
Yeah. Also, yeah, the campaign is like insane. Like the OG CODs, like 1, 2, and 3, the campaign was just like the standard World War II like Wikipedia page recap,
Yeah.
and this was like an actual original like art piece that was actually
Yeah,
pretty cool.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, up next, Call of Duty World at War, aka Japanese torture scene intro that when you're playing it and then your parents walk in when you start the game, you like
That's
that happened to you as well.
I was gonna bring up when the parent be like, "Oh, new game," they watch you, and then guy's getting his head sliced off.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so my memory of this game is like convincing my parents to buy me this when I'm underage, and then like my dad's like excited to play with me, and then the first scene is a Japanese man like torturing this guy to death with like a cigarette butt in his eyeball, and then my dad was just like, all right, and I was like, all right.
My take might be, I'm gonna say A tier because I know the campaign was good, but I don't remember it at all.
This is
I don't know.
Is it Reznov? It's like it's the one where you're like sniping like in the body piles in like Stalingrad.
See that like the only missions I remember from the game is that because you mentioned it and you're hiding in the bodies. I remember the mission at the beginning when you're like the Japanese scene. I remember when you're running like through and then like you meet up with your crew in the first mission. I remember that part in like the forest, and then that's
This
it.
is also the one where the final level is like the Russians taking over Stalingrad, and you like put the
Oh, and you put the flag down.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
pretty
okay,
fire.
yeah, no, and I think there's a mission in that where you have to save one of your teammates. Or that might be a different. I think it's that Call of Duty. Yeah, I don't know. I'd put it in A tier just because I don't really remember much.
I'm gonna make an argument for S. Okay, well, before I make the argument for S, I'll say like this is the first like gory COD. Like the other ones, when you die and stuff, it was like I remember it was like
There was
not
no
that
dismemberment.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then this one, when people die, like dying to like a bouncing Betty, their like brains would explode on your screen, which is like kind of cool.
Yeah.
But
I didn't play the multiplayer though. I didn't.
yeah, the
I didn't play
multiplayer was like weird. It felt kind of like Black Ops OG did. It was just like something weird about it. It was still good.
I do remember one S tier moment from this game for me was when you could do the Easter egg to get the ray gun on like the third or second mission.
Oh yeah, like in the
you
like D-Day, like
yeah. You could just run around shooting Japanese people with a ray gun. I don't know. How was that?
Oh, that was the other mission I remember. It's like when you're like following the tanks around and they're like
and you have
flaming the bunkers.
I remember to do the Easter egg, you have to like interact with like these heads, not these head statues, but like these statues of
Yeah.
something.
Okay, here's my argument for S. This is the beginning of Nazi Zombies GG. Like this shit needs to be.
Okay,
yeah.
I forgot about that. You can put S tier. I didn't even take zombies into it. Like
I just for that alone, like I don't know, I might put it above MW1, like OG. I don't know. Cause I remember like you finish the campaign and then after the credits scene there's this like
there's just the crash.
It's like a terrifying scene of like the zombies running at you and you're like, what is happening?
I will say though, it's not as good, but the Call of Duty 4 like end scene mission where you're on the plane was pretty cool.
True.
But
yeah, I think I'll put COD MW or OG above this, but this is like pretty close.
Okay.
The fact that it started zombies, like I didn't even play, like you're right, I didn't play that much multiplayer. I just spammed Nacht der Toten on this thing. Like
I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. But you hit that.
Yeah. All right. Next up is MW2 OG. For me, the easy S, like above everything else. This is probably in my opinion, the best Call of Duty ever made. for multiple reasons. I think the campaign is goated.
I know one reason you're gonna bring up.
What?
The soundtrack.
Yeah, soundtrack is written by Hans Zimmer. Bro wrote the soundtrack for like Interstellar. This is like one of the only games ever made that's been like sound produced by like an actual professional, like goated sound designer. Campaign is goated, story is goated, characters goated, multiplayer is goated. Like this is the height of quick scoping and like montages and clans and all like phase optic, all that stuff all started basically with this, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. Like this is the peak of Call of Duty. I think everything beyond this is just like reaching for this peak. Yeah.
Now, a lot of people say when Modern Warfare 2 is the best COD, when you say that, they say it's nostalgia driven. I think they're stupid. It's not. It's literally just a good game. Like,
yeah.
Like, especially like, I don't know. Like, it's just good. Like, the characters were written well. Like, I don't know. I just think it's a good game. Spec Ops,
yeah.
Spec Ops was like not as good as Zombies. I will say that, but it was like it was still cool. But I think everything else in the game clears every other Call of Duty. So like it doesn't even need like a Zombies mode. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, some other thoughts. I will say the balance was terrible.
Yeah, but my counterpoint to that is every gun was so overpowered it made the game balanced. If that makes any sense.
Well, I'm talking specifically about like you remember like grenade launchers, like noob tubes, like that's
okay.
Pretty bad.
And then like painkiller. Yeah.
What's that other thing that
Marty
like,
Dom?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No. There was some bad decision making, but like the good overtakes the bad. You know what I mean?
Also, just like the Predator, Harrier, Chopper Gunner, or Harrier, Chopper Gunner, Nuke was just like goated.
Yeah. That was goated. I'd say S tier.
And also, notably for this, I think it's important to add that all of these early games, like in multiplayer, do not have a ranked mode. Like the only reason people played this was because it was actually fun as fuck. Like,
and there was no skill-based matchmaking.
Yeah, exactly. Which skill-based matchmaking is literally the worst thing ever made because it removed that like part of the old CODs, which I think made them all fun. Because when I started this, I was like pretty young and I was like super shit. But it was kind of sick, like sometimes being in a lobby with like a good like quick scoping like beast, and you're like, damn, like this guy's like actually crazy. But that doesn't happen anymore because it's just everyone is like the same as you now. It's kind of like I don't know.
Every game I play now, I hate getting shit on. Like I'm like, what the fuck? But old Call of Duties, I could like go 0 and 40 and still be having fun. Like I wanted to get shit on. Like,
and then you get the what's that? Like the Kingslayer thing when you like just noob tube the guy that's like about to get a nuke.
Yeah. And you're like, you're 1 in 40, but you killed the guy, but it dropped a nuke. So you're like, or I remember specifically when somebody had the chopper gunner, I'd watch the kill cam because it would show a green square of where they're in the chopper gunner, and I'd sprint to that location and kill him before he gets like I would, like, nah, I was actually like pocket watching the chopper gunner.
I was gonna keep glazing this game. Of all of these games, I don't remember the sound effects of any kill streaks, but I like in my brain I just have all of this like chopper gunner like the and then the AC-130 like all of that I just remember from this. So it's like I don't remember.
And I remember every time you'd unlock a new kill streak, it'd make the loudest noise. Like, you're like boom, and you'd be like I don't know.
Yeah. Also,
top S tier.
I'm gonna keep glazing this. Goated like modded lobbies as well. This is where
I was on console. So
Infected started. Like all of those like sick game modes that like are in more recent CODs.
Michael
Myers. Yeah. Like all of that was in this as well. What else? Like Prop Hunt was in this as well, where you like pretend to be like a vacuum cleaner and just like hide in the corner.
I didn't experience that because I was a console person. But
what else? Yeah. Also like S&D was super sick.
Yeah.
In South Africa specifically, because everyone just like cracked at games. We had like you have like clanny rules. So it's like UMP silenced. No Commander Pro, and like all those just like goated players would play like S&D clan matches on High Rise and Rust, and what's the other one? Terminal. So goated. I don't know.
I will say the maps in that game too were all good. I mean, there was a couple that are like Rundown was kind of mid, but there was no, in my opinion, no bad map. Again, like Sub Base, mid, but not terrible. You know what I mean?
No, the worst one was Underpass.
Oh yeah, that map.
There's a reason the maps in that game are just being like regurgitated in every single COD. along with Black Ops
They
1,
were
which
they
I'm
were good.
guessing-
And again,
yeah.
people are gonna say this is nostalgia driven. It's not. You're wrong. It's like
You're wrong, bro.
like, just don't hate. Like I don't know. Yeah.
Like,
Anyways,
there's a
let's move
reason
on from
like
the
Rust
glaze.
1v1 is like a meme. All right.
Let's move
All
on
right.
from the glaze.
Well, I'm gonna keep glazing. Next up is Black Ops 1, easy S for me as well.
Ooh, I have a hot take.
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean? Like
I have a hot take.
campaign goated. Probably one of the most, I would say, top 3 memorable campaigns of all the Call of Duties. It has zombies, which is like the best zombies probably of all of the zombies.
Okay.
What else? And like the multiplayer, I thought was good. It wasn't like GOAT tier, but it was like really fun. It also has Nuketown, like goated map, still in the games. Like what is that? Like 20 years later.
Yeah, we're on Nuketown like 75 billion.
Yeah.
Okay, the campaign was good. I liked the mission where you could get a thunder gun.
Bro, I just like the like glitch campaign missions.
The zombies was cool too. The zombies I enjoyed more than World at War because I played it more. And like Kino goat map. I also really liked. Is this the one that had buried, or is that Black Ops 2? That was Black Ops 2. Yeah, sorry. But no, this had good zombies maps. But the one thing I will say, and this might be a hot take, I thought the multiplayer was terrible. It was so slow paced compared to like Modern Warfare 2, where I just came from, and like I just didn't like the art style, and the game just felt like
It was
a brick
weird
to me.
It was
like
weird.
I don't know how to explain it. Like
No,
the
no,
game felt like moving from like I don't know. The game just felt like a brick. Like I just didn't like the campaign, the multiplayer. Everything else was good.
I like
but-
100% agree with that. Also, they like slowed down the sniper scope in time and made it
Yeah,
like really
yeah.
weird.
I think that's one. Yeah, like everything just felt slow. Like I don't know. Like, and I'm not talking about the time to kill. I think the time to kill was still normal. Just like the
yeah, it's just weird.
like as I'm gonna make a callback here. Like as Boomschlang said in his 41-minute video, like you know what I mean? Like that's how I felt playing that game. Like
So where are we putting this?
I'd say top A, maybe bottom S, but I don't know. Like cause I went from like being a campaign person to like it's hard. Like I don't know.
I feel like I would put it in. Just the fact we're on Black Ops 6, I feel like.
Yeah, okay, I get, yeah. It can cement itself in.
Also, just the campaign is like really cool. I don't know. It's like one of those like campaigns that I think is one of the best campaigns in any action game ever made.
True.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so we have to remember we're comparing these campaigns to like the competitors of like BF3. Like, what even are those campaigns? Like, no one remembers any of those.
Battlefield.
Yeah.
That campaign is amazing. I remember that.
I mean, it's like
I remember that exact campain.
I would say they're good and like realistic, but I don't know if you remember the story. I do not remember the story.
I remember the Modern for Battlefield 3
maybe I'm
story,
just cooked then.
and I remember the Battlefield 3 story was like I remember the first mission. You're like in Iran or something. I don't know, and you're fighting like I forgot what they're called, the PDF or something. I don't know.
PDFs
or something. It's like Personal Defense Force or something. I don't know what it is. It's something. Or SDF or something. I don't know.
Israeli Defense Force.
It might. It might be IDF. It might be. Yeah.
Okay.
It's something like that.
All right. Up next, MW3.
Okay. Let me start here. So first off, this was the game I got when I transitioned to Xbox. My Xbox came with this and Halo Reach. Halo Reach, go game. Shout out. I think it was trying to be Modern Warfare 2, but different. Like I like what they did when they they did some changes that were good, but again with the Black Ops, I didn't like the art style. Everything felt really like washed, if that makes sense. Like saturation 200 or something. Like it just, the campaign was good, but it's not as memorable as the other two Modern Warfare. Like the only missions I can remember from that game is the one where like you like beating like some like Ugandan prince up or prince you know what mission I'm talking about?
I do not remember that.
And then like Nikolai crashes his helicopter. I swear to God I'm not making this up. Like, or Somali prince, he's just, I don't know, you're beating him up, and then I don't know, like I'd say maybe A.
Yeah, I'd say top of A for now. I agree with like the washed art style. I think it's just like it was like the colors were like too non-vibrant. I don't know. It's just, I I think it's interesting. I think this is like the beginning of like a problem I have with a lot of the newer CODs is where they're like, it's like they forgot that they're making like a video game, so they're trying to make these maps like uber realistic. It's like when you think of Modern Warfare 2, like the maps are super like clean, tight, like well defined, colorful, like all very unique. But then Modern Warfare 3 is like starts this trend of like they're all just like in a favela and everything is brown.
I will say it gets some points for me because one, it originated like one of the newer Call of Duty game modes that is actually good is the gunfight game mode, like the 2v2 game mode, and Modern Warfare 3 was the one that had one of the, well, I know Modern Warfare like 4 had like 2v2 or 1v1 like cage match or whatever, but I remember Modern Warfare 3 had like the small map like 3v3 2v2 game mode, which was really cool. And another thing that I did enjoy was Infected, because I didn't have like PC, like I know you PC players had like Infected from mods, but that was the first time console players got like Infected, I'm pretty sure, and that was, so it gets points for that. But yeah, other than that,
I'm gonna glaze MW2 again. MW2 had third-person tactical hardcore.
Team Tactical was my favorite game mode. Team Tactical was my favorite game mode.
Alright, yeah.
I think top 8 is fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I would say, like, starting here, I kind of started dwindling in which ones I played. That's like that's why I think like MW3 is the beginning of the end for me. It was still very good, but it started like tweaking. So I guess Black Ops 2 is up first.
You want to start, or do you want to start?
Sure, I'll start. I'll also say I think Black Ops 2 is like where like new gen COD starts.
Okay.
Everything before that's like OG, and then Black Ops 2 is, yeah. For me, this is. I mean, I know. Okay, I know a lot of people think this is the best Black Ops. But for me, I would put this in. This might be a hot take, in like high C tier.
Ooh.
I think. Alright, my reasons for this. So personally, Black Ops 2 was the COD that basically made me stop playing COD. I don't know why that is. Like if I had to put my finger on it, I think the game just became like too cluttered. I really did not like how they had like attachments and stuff set up. It just felt like it was so
like
just
the pick 10 system.
Yeah, it was just like confusing. Like it for me, it went away from like the OG why COD is fun of like there's like very unique different guns, and that's like what defines what you're doing, versus like you have like 50 attachments and it's like what is even happening at this point. And the maps to me weren't that like fun. I remember like the boat map was kind of cool, I guess.
Hijacked, that was a good map.
Yeah. A lot of my friends played this like a lot. I don't know why I didn't really like it, and the zombies was like mid in my opinion.
Okay. Well, you had a hot take in that direction. I'm gonna have a hot take in the other direction. I think it's Black Ops 1, but better. It's just a better version of Black Ops 1. Like the campaign to me was more fun. The multiplayer was more fun. This game also helped the trick-shotting community a lot. I remember. I think the zombies was like the other zombies were better because it was like original, but I liked the maps in Black Ops 2 better. Like Buried, GOAT zombies map. Like you can't argue that. Moon was kind of mid. Origins, another GOAT zombie map. Like I don't know, like I think this was the turning point where they started like they made Black Ops but better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. So
I'd be willing to put this like right behind Black Ops OG and S, just because I know it's like a lot of people really like this game, but I just personally I got it. Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's.
But I can see the appeal. I can see the appeal. So where do you want to put this? I would put it here. I mean, I would actually put it here, but like
we can find middle ground. We can find middle ground. Alright. Ghosts. Overhated, I'd say. I mean, it's not S tier, but I think it got too much hate than what it deserved. The campaign was actually good. It wasn't like Modern Warfare level campaign, but it was good. Multiplayer was fun with friends, but the multiplayer was like, kind of mid. It did bring a lot of customization to Call of Duty, because I remember like the older Call of Duties, like character customization. I think this was the first COD with character customization. And I also I don't know why I remember this, but I remember during the E3 promo for Ghosts, they made it such a big deal that this was the first Call of Duty where you can play as a female in multiplayer.
And it had a dog, right? It didn't have a dog?
It did have a dog. The dog was cool too. And I
So
remember
the
they
selling
made it
point
another.
is females and dogs, is what you're saying?
No, and then another selling point that they made was like the underwater scene. I remember.
Yeah, I remember that.
E3 when he's like swimming through the fishes. I don't know why. I remember.
I remember that.
But for me, I'd say A tier because
You're on some crack,
like
bro.
like putting away the hate. It was actually fun. It was actually fun. It was actually fun. Multiplayer was mid, but like the campaign, I think the campaign carried it to like an A tier, like low-key.
I think I would put this in easy C, maybe D. Is that okay? Like my opinion, this is one of those cards where I legitimately probably played like the campaign plus like 3 hours of multiplayer, and then I just realized it was trash. So I think this card is like when people say modern cards are shit, this is where it begins. Like deadass. Like I think you can trace it back to this game in terms of like it's like this is where the game went from like a series that was like interesting, unique, and like building in like different cool directions, and then Ghost was the first one where you got this flavor of like, you know, this is like a corporate company and they're just like spamming this shit out every year, and there's like not that much new. I don't know if you agree with that.
Well, again, I like the multiplayer was just fun with friends. I never played it really solo, but the campaign I think carried. And then the extraction mode was kind of mid, but they tried something different. I can respect that. But if you put it in D, you hate women, basically. So
I think like top of B is like the absolute max of what to give.
I think let's put it in the bottom. Let's meet in the middle and put it at the bottom B.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Like they don't even have the title. It's just the guy with the shiesty. Like.
True.
Alright, this one's gonna be a hot take, I think. Okay.
I have a hot take for this.
Okay, is it like is it an up or a down hot take?
Mine's an up.
Yeah, mine's also up.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you go first.
Okay, I was gonna say, this game also got a lot of hate because they were doing. Because I get it. I get where the hate came from. They have fucking jetpacks. You know what I mean? But if like I think most people hated the game because it was something different, which I think actually made the game more fun. You know what I mean? Like now, if you think about it. Like with what we have now, it wasn't that bad. Like campaign was actually good as well.
Yeah.
I know what was the guy's name? Like
Kevin
from the
Spacey.
House of Cards. Yeah, I know he does some weird shit.
In the game
But,
or IRL?
IRL, he does some weird shit. But and then like the multi. Also, I give this more points because this was the first Call of Duty I got a nuke in. The DNA bomb.
You didn't get a nuke in like Modern Warfare 2?
Never. Like not legit. Like I got a domination spawn trap nuke one time. But,
Okay.
like this was the first. Again, I was like 12 or something. This was the first like legit Call of Duty nuke I ever got, and it was like a 30 kill streak, not even a 25, and gun streak by the way, so no kill streaks. Yeah. And the custom. Oh. Also, loot boxes.
Yeah.
I know that was terrible, but as a 12-year-old, I dropped so much money.
I was actually fiending for the gambling strats.
I was like, that's probably where my Counter-Strike case opening started from, was fucking Advanced Warfare. I don't know S. I don't know.
Where would you put this before I?
I'd say honestly I liked it better than Modern Warfare 3, so I'd say top A tier. Like I don't know. Maybe that's a hot take.
Okay, so I have a similar. Yeah, I don't know. My hot take is I think the multiplayer was just dog shit for this. Like I agree. I respect like trying something new. So for that, actually like W, it's definitely way better than Ghost. So because they actually try to like do something fun. I don't think it worked out, but like you're not gonna know until you know vibes.
Yeah.
I think it turned it into something like Titanfall, which Titanfall is just way better in every single possible way than what they were trying to do here. I think the COD, like the campaign in this was top 3, maybe top 1 campaigns. I don't know why. I think that it was so well written. It has the press F to pay respects meme in it. The 21 guns like salute into the like I'm gonna like kill some people in the house was like sick. I'm trying to think like my best like campaigns I would say it's like MW2, World of War, Black Ops, and then this one. I think all 4 of those are like super memorable. I feel like the multiplayer does drag it down though, but I'll be down for like top A because I think it's like peak campaign COD, and then like it tried something new, so it's like.
Did it have? Oh, and it had exo zombies as well.
You just had like a bunch of like weird stuff. It was like kind of cool.
Exo zombies was okay. Again, it's just not Black Ops zombies, but yeah, I'd say top A.
Yeah, Yeah, there's a reason I like came back to play this after like being trolled by ghosts. I think it was interesting. All right, starting now. There's some of these that I just have no idea what this is, so you might have to take over on some of these.
Okay.
So
Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3. I only made it like the 3rd campaign mission. It was so boring. I remember because Black Ops 3 was the first. I don't know if Black Ops 3 was the campaign which didn't really connect to the Black Ops story, if I recall properly. Again, I only made it to like the mission 3, so I don't know. The multiplayer was fun. It was like, I don't know. People said it was the better Advanced Warfare, but I think Advanced Warfare was the better Advanced Warfare. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'll give it top B because it's the Black Ops name, but to me, I played it and I don't even remember it. Like, I remember that's when they first started like putting agents in the game. Instead of you just being a generic soldier, you were like the guy with the fucking boom. You know what I mean? Like that was cool. Or the girl with the bow, or the girl with the fucking like gun and you shoot. Like, I mean that. I don't know. I'd put top B. I don't really have much to say about this COD, to be honest.
I don't know if you agree. I played this for like 3 minutes and it was like bad. I didn't even. This is the first COD I didn't play the campaign.
Yeah, like I said, I made it to like level 3 and I just.
I would put it like here. I would say because I don't think the OG CODs just on pure OG and like value that like they have to be better than this.
Well, I think the Ghost campaign was better than that campaign.
Than this one. I'd be down to put it here as well.
Yeah, because I mean, you literally said you actually played the Ghost campaign.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, this is
the
beginning of like.
That's some people's favorite game is Black Ops 3.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Whoever thinks that.
Also, speaking of Black Ops, I just want to say the best Nuketown is the Black Ops 2 Nuketown. I don't disagree with me all you want. Black Ops 2 Nuketown is the best Nuketown.
Yeah.
We're also in 2025, by the way. So.
Also, you can't argue that I think this is the true end of COD. Is when they started going to like Black Ops 3 and then beyond. It's like when
I could agree.
They just ran out of ideas. I'll let you
next
take
Infinite Warfare, D tier. Just put it D.
I did not play this.
Move on. Next, move on.
What did you even play this?
Nope. So I actually heard that put the hate aside, the campaign is good. That's what I heard. I never played it. I started the campaign and I was in a rocket ship and I said I'm not playing this. Multiplayer was garbage. I literally only bought this game because it came with Modern Warfare 4 Remastered. I paid $70 on launch to play Modern Warfare
4 Remastered.
It's Modern Warfare 4. I mean Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare Remastered. I paid $70 on launch day to play Call of Duty 4 Remastered. I'm level 3 in Infinite Warfare. At least every other COD I've made it to at least Prestige 1. Yeah. I'm level 3. Like, that game sucked, in my opinion. I don't know if people like it was. It tried to be Advanced Warfare. Again, I heard the campaign is really good, to be honest, like putting away the hate, but I never played it. So maybe we'll do a Buzty Gaming Night where we play every Call of Duty campaign and we'll actually like do another tier list, but I'm gonna say D tier.
Yeah, I did not touch this. Maybe it's the best campaign ever. I don't know. There's a reason I didn't buy this or play it, so we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that.
I didn't play this
World War
either, I'm gonna be honest.
Okay. World War II. I played the beta on PC. This was the first Call of Duty I got on I played on PC. It was a beta, so it was free, so I was like, fuck it, I'll try it. It was okay. And then when it came out, I never got it right away, but all my friends were playing on console, so I bought it at Costco on sale to play with my friends. And then we played multiplayer. I played for like a week, maybe. Really boring to me. I played the first 2 missions of the campaign. The campaign had potential. It was like, to me, it was feeling like a World War, like it felt like an older COD campaign just with better graphics, which is always cool. But I didn't beat it, so I don't have an opinion. So I would just say it can even go in the question mark pile because I don't know where to put it. I can't form an opinion. Like,
I'd put it in like C, I think. Even though I didn't play it, like what the videos I watched, like it didn't look interesting enough to make me want to buy it, but it just looked like a just brainless COD. Like I don't know what else to say.
Yeah. Oh, I will say the war mode that they brought back from World at War was really fun. Where you were like on a turret in D-Day. That was fun. So I could say C tier. I could say C tier.
I also think this is the beginning of like just Call of Duty becoming like McDonald's. Like
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Just like the title as well. Like the title is just brainless. Like,
yeah.
It's like
World War II.
Like yeah, it's just like
I
don't know. Okay, this one I actually did play a little bit.
Okay, me too.
I'll let you go first on this one.
This was my first PC Call of Duty. It loses points because this is where they were selling out. They didn't even come with a campaign. Like that's like the sole purpose of Call of Duty is campaign. Like terrible. Multiplayer was pretty fun, I will say. I don't know. The multiplayer was a better version of the. Actually, I don't even know. Multiplayer. Like I don't know where to put it. Like I'm trying to give it points, but I just can't. I will say it was the first Call of Duty to make a battle royale. Like it's the original. It's like the son of. It walked so Warzone could run. I never played it though, cause like the game was just. It was fun for like a week. It was the typical Call of Duty's fun for a month game. So I'd say D tier.
Yeah, this is just like you're just eating like Big Macs. Like it's just.
Actually, I put it over World War II to be honest.
True,
I played
true.
it more.
Yeah.
You know,
this is just like you like binge like McDonald's at 3 a.m. and you feel like shit, but it was like fun while it lasted.
Like when you're thinking about it, you're like, yo, I can't order McDonald's at 12 at night. It comes, the Uber Eats comes, you eat it, and you're like, why did I do that? Like.
Yeah.
It's like post-nut clarity of Call of Duty.
yeah, that's it. Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Yeah, let me take this one. Call of Duty, in like new G Modern Warfare. I'm gonna put this in S. I think like they had all these dog shit Call of Duties. Like all of these were just coming out, and I was like, I'm probably never gonna play this game again, like this franchise. And then this one was like, it just looked so good. Like the gunplay, just like the way the game direction was like being handled, it was like everything was incredible, and I was like, holy crap, this is like COD is back. And then the actual game itself, the campaign was sick. Like the mission, I forgot what it's called. It's called something House, the one where you go to the house in London.
Clean house.
Yeah, that was like in. Yeah. That reminded me of like some of the MW2 vibes in terms of like this is like some edgy content, which I think is like cool for COD. And I don't think I ever told you this. So when I was in college, the guy that wrote the stories for MW2 actually came to like a seminar, and he like spoke to us about it. And this is the guy
what college did you go to?
Don't worry about that. But yeah, the guy that wrote the level No Russian like came to like give a talk on it, and and it was I don't know, this was like super interesting because he was like, when they released that game, they knew that this like level would be like extreme media backlash, and they just said like, fuck it, we're just gonna release this anyway. And even though like passion, people don't agree with it, it's still like one of the most memorable missions of all time, and it's just like, I don't know, like that respect. And I got the same kind of vibes from this new Modern Warfare, where it's like there's some things that are like super questionable in terms of like, should kids be playing this? I think honestly, of all the Call of Duties, this is probably one of the ones where like kids really should not be playing this game. I don't know. It like the level of like realism, and like it was like almost like Milsim in terms of like killing civs. I feel like this is like a
you could shoot a baby in the cleanup.
Yeah. So like this is like a pretty intense game. And I will like also gunfight. Oh wait, what is it? Is that the 2v2 thing? Gunfight?
Yeah, gunfight.
I like only played that. I didn't even play the normal. I played like 10 hours of normal multiplayer. I just spammed gunfight for like hundreds of hours. I think that was like really fun. So yeah, I'll put it in S somewhere. I don't. Depends.
I'm agree with S. This is. For a reboot of Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare series, it had like big shoes to fill, but it filled them nicely. Like the campaign, I agree, it was really good. Multiplayer, I played out of the new gen Call of Duties. That is the most multiplayer I've played. Like it was giving like Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer vibes, where like everything is so OP that it's just like it works. You know what I mean? Shotguns were terrible, but it worked, you know what I mean? Also, that was the first game I became like a deagle boss. I'd use a deagle in search only, and like people would think I was the GOAT. Like I don't know how to tell you. Like, that game, and then gunfight was like amazing. Like I don't know, when Black Ops 4 came out, I was like, yeah, Call of Duty's like dead. And then like the promotional videos for Modern Warfare, I was like, oh, it's so cool. It was also the first COD to change it from like hit reg to whatever it's called.
Like bullet drop or whatever.
Yeah. And I was skeptical at first, but like it's so minuscule in that game, it still kind of feels like hit reg, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then sniping in that game was really fun too. It looks like for trick shotting, and like it did look clunkier than the older CODs. Like it didn't, but yeah, I'd say S tier.
This is also Warzone, right?
Yeah, this was the first Warzone.
Yeah,
Warzone was the good. Yeah.
That's also like crazy that all of that is in one game.
Yeah.
It felt like whoever I don't know the actual like politics behind this, but like whatever this team was like people that actually played games. Like I feel like these people do not play games. Like this is some like weird like suit in like Ubisoft, Activision, Bukaki headquarters that like just spams the shit out every year and like doesn't actually care. But like this one felt like people actually cared.
Yeah, I'd say S tier. No, it's a good game.
I'd say like where like here. I'd put it like pretty high up.
I'd put it above World War II. Yeah, honestly.
Just like okay. I did not play Cold War. I'm actually kind of sad.
Cold
about
War.
that.
Okay. I got it when it came out because all my friends got it. Sniping was fun. I swear to God, I only played Nuketown 24/7. Didn't touch another map. The art style, not my vibe. Also the campaign, I remember I played a couple missions. It was like there was like this staging area. They were kind of like I don't know. I heard the campaign was good. I don't know. I'd say like B. I don't know. I only sniped. Like I got my sniper's diamond and that's it. Like I don't know.
Where do you want to go with this? I did not play this.
I'd say bottom B. Like I don't know. Like I don't know.
I feel like it's better.
People say. I guess you could put it above Ghost. Sure. Yeah. I don't know.
I heard the campaign was like innovative, but it's like it didn't look cool enough for me to just buy the entire game just to play the COD campaign.
Yeah.
Okay, this next one, I don't even know what this is. I'm gonna be honest.
Vanguard. I played the beta. I'm pretty sure they put Vanguard on the same engine as Modern Warfare. Cause I remember everybody was getting not mad, but everybody was like hating on how Cold War felt. So they were like, okay, well, like Vanguard, we'll put it back on the Modern Warfare engine. It'll be good, right? It's basically Modern Warfare, just in World War II. That's what it felt like in the beta. Game came out. It was so boring. Like, so boring. Like, it was just so stale. Didn't even touch the campaign. Actually, I did touch the campaign. People hate on the campaign because the campaign is just stupid. Like, I remember I watched a video on the inaccuracies in the first level or something, and it's just through the roof. Like, at least the older CODs, like, yeah, it wasn't totally accurate, but, like, it felt realistic enough where, like, it felt immersive. This one, not really. I'd say it's above Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare is garbage. So top D, bottom C. Like, I don't know. Vanguard.
I have no opinion. I can't even think of a clip from this. Like, I don't even know what it looks like at all.
Yeah. I don't know.
Alright, MW2. Sorry, this is MW2 2.
2, yeah.
What do you think?
I have a hot take. I thought it was fun. This was the first Modern Warfare 2 me and my friends got back on because we're like, okay, they made Modern Warfare 2? No, okay. So they made Modern Warfare 2 really good. And I don't mean Modern Warfare 2. I mean Modern Warfare 2. No, I mean Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare
2.
1, 2. No,
Yeah,
Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare.
Wait.
Because it's not called Modern Warfare. It's just called Modern Warfare. So they made Modern Warfare 2 2019. I'll stop trolling. Really like good. I'm like, okay, they're gonna make this one that version but better. No, they didn't. It was good, but they still like bricked some shit. Like shotguns in that game were terrible. The maps were okay, and it was just a little slower than Modern. Not slower, but I don't know how to explain it. It was like, it was fun because I played with friends and we put a lot of hours into it. But other than that, like as a base game, I think it's like top B maybe. Top B.
What would you think? I was gonna say like either D or like low C. Could not like I feel like. So the game itself.
The campaign was good though. The campaign was good. Like the campaign piggybacked off of Modern Warfare 1, 2, like really good. I think like.
Yeah, I just think I kind of see this game as like there's like two eras of shitty COD. Like the first era of shitty COD started with Ghosts, I would say, in my opinion. Where there's like a couple games, including Ghosts, where it's just like, what is going on? This is all awful. And then I think this game is the new era of like shitty, uninspired CODs.
I'd say no.
Like maybe it's like it like starts it. It's not like.
I think it starts it.
Yeah.
I'd say top B, low key, just because the campaign. Because the campaign is like I enjoyed the campaign a lot.
I agree. I think it's
Modern
like
Warfare 3. Oh, sorry, go.
No, go ahead.
I thought we were moving on to Modern Warfare 3. Do you have anything else to say Modern Warfare 2?
No.
2? Okay, Modern Warfare 3 2. Cash grab.
Yeah.
Top D. It like the multiplayer I played for a minute. The guns felt cool and like having the old maps back was fun. Campaign, I will die on this hill. shit. Like the missions where you're actually doing like linear, like Call of Duty style missions, great. The graphics, great. But they added like these Warzone styled missions to the campaign.
Yeah.
Terrible. Like Call of Duty should be a linear, like I don't know, like the linear like campaign missions is what makes it. Like I want to feel like I'm like watching a movie, but like I'm, you know what I mean, like like cinematic. Like I don't want to run around on like a set area and like build it. Like it's not that game. So like the campaign was half good, half terrible. Bringing Makarov back, cool idea. I didn't play the campaign, but I got spoiled that they killed Soap again. Okay. Like they tried making one of those missions in Modern Warfare 2 where you're like sneaking around as Soap and like Ghost is in your ear. That mission was fucking sick. Like
about
that
Modern
mission was like
Warfare 2-1?
Modern Warfare 2.
Oh yeah.
That mission was cool. That was like their first idea of like kind of giving you like an open world setting and you like do your own thing. But literally Modern Warfare 3, they just took missions, like they just took areas from Warzone and just made you run around and do like minuscule shit. Like it's just so stupid. So I'd put that top D, to be honest.
I think I would put it worst COD of all time.
Infinite Warfare is worse. Infinite Warfare is worse.
But like, what do you think of like at least Infinite Warfare? They like tried.
They had passion in it.
Yeah, it had at least some amount of passion.
This was literally just money. Yeah.
This shit is just fucking.
Because I remember when Modern Warfare 2 came out, they said this is gonna be the first Call of Duty with a 2-year gap. Then they saw how good Modern Warfare 2 did, and they're like, okay, let's drop Modern Warfare 3 too. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I feel like eras like GOAT COD, shitty COD, like shitty COD 2 era, and this is just corporate asshole era. Like this is the era of like capitalism, consumerism, bricked, terrible content. Like no like inspiration.
If they didn't like put the Warzone missions in the campaign and actually made a full I heard the campaign is like 3 hours long. Yo. Like if they put like there's no effort. Like they had the characters, they had the setting, like they had so much like on their plate to make like a good meal, and then they just like shit on the plate and paid it. Like I don't know, like actually no, but the shit had some corn in it. Like, was
the corn good or bad? Candy corn.
The corn, when I ate just corn, it was good. But then you'd always have that flavor of still shit on your tongue. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't know.
Was this a COVID game? Is that why?
It was literally. It wasn't even a COVID game. It was just a cash grab for like, in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
I haven't played this. I know you're obsessed with this game.
Actually, fun. Haven't touched the campaign yet. Haven't even touched zombies. I only played multiplayer. I got Dark Matter in like 70 hours of gameplay. I went hard. Cheaters are bricked in this game. Like the they have to fix it. They need an actual anti-cheat. But I think that if they get an actual anti-cheat and they listen to the community, this could be as good as Modern Warfare 1-2.
Really?
Yeah. Again, I haven't played the campaign or zombies, so I don't have an opinion. But the multiplayer is fun. I like this is the first Call of Duty where I actually go on the multiplayer and play by myself. Every other Call of Duty I only play because my friends are on. Like this game, I actually launch COD by myself and actually enjoy playing COD. So I'd say top A tier.
Even though I haven't played it, I think I would put it like here.
Sure. I'd say better than Modern Warfare 3. Maybe like taking nostalgia away, I'd say I don't know.
The thing is, like, I didn't play this game. I really wanted to play this game because this was so good, and then but like this one, like it's not like I'm not like watching trailers. I'm definitely like invested in the gaming industry, and I thought that where is this 2-1 Modern Warfare 2-1 like. This really caught my eye, and I was like, damn, okay, I'm gonna get back into COD. Like this.
But Black Ops didn't.
I don't know.
Yeah. I will say the one thing about the newer CODs that pisses me off is when I see like Hom Sang-yong from Squid Games running around. Like it just takes away the immersion.
I agree.
I was gonna say the one thing that Advanced Warfare bricked with the supply crates is that's when they started bringing in like silly skins running around. Like I remember there was like a clown skin like jumping off walls.
You
like
mean when you die in Warzone and Nicki Minaj like twerks on you and like chops your
yeah,
head off?
like this is the only game, not the only game. There's Fortnite too, but like, why am I dropping in like a setting where it should be SEAL Team 6 and I have Nicki Minaj to my right,
And
like
Hong
Master
Sang-yeon
Chief to my
Good
right, to my left, and then like Home
Snoop
Sang
Dogg.
Young behind me as we're fighting Snoop Dogg and Godzilla is shooting rays at us. Like, it feels like the game is like when you're a kid and you just have all your toys on the carpet and you're just, you know what I mean? You have a firefighter fighting a military dude. Like, I don't like why is Nicki Minaj drop shotting like a SEAL Team 6 guy who killed Osama bin Laden? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Actually, that's such a like overlooked point. I feel like because I've like a lot of these OG cards. It made me like, not I don't own any guns IRL, but it made me like, damn, this is like kind of cool. Just like military stuff is cool in like in general as an aesthetic, but like this shit is brain rot. Like
yeah, it's like it's the Fortnite effect. It's the Fortnite.
yeah,
effect.
yeah, Fortnite. Yeah, what other game does this?
Fortnite.
Is there something else besides Fortnite? It also has like
Fortnite.
Roblox.
Yeah, Roblox. Roblox is fun though. Don't hate. Yeah, no, I'd say that brings every new COD for me personally. I don't know. Maybe you guys like running around brain rot as Nicki Minaj, but like Call of Duty and Battlefield were fun to me because it was something I can't experience in real. I mean, I could if I go to the military. But, like, do you know what I'm saying though? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it takes you out of like your real world and puts you in a whole different world. And
I mean,
then like that.
just saying that, like, surely we just take this down. Like, I don't know. I forgot about that. That's like just.
But that's
like,
all the cause, except for like I. Putting that aside though, it's like fun. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that's just like an overall hate point for me. Is again, like, if again, I don't hate if you guys want to run around with a shotgun as fucking, I don't know who's another character in that game, like that guy from Final Fantasy VI. I think he's in the game too. Like, bro, you can be that, but like, I don't know. It pisses me off when I died at home saying yo. Like, I don't know.
All right, what tier list should we do next? Let us know in the comments, and we'll upload that, John.
Also, if you disagree, you're wrong. Everything said here is correct.
Yep.
Don't be a moron and just agree with us.
Yep, real.
Next we're going to release a tier list on religions. Just kidding. Okay.
Okay.